Hola, this is a presentation about El Dia de San Juan. So, El Dia de San Juan is also called St. John's Day. When is El Dia de San Juan, you think, celebrated? Well, it is celebrated in the nights that are between the 23rd and the 24th of June. Where is El Dia de San Juan celebrated? Well, it is a custom in all communities of Spain. However, to be more specific, the massive festival is celebrated in many Catalan-speaking towns and communities located primarily in the southern regions such as Catalonia and Valencia. The largest celebration began around 1928 and occurs every year on June 24th on the beach of Alicante, where La Fiesta or Dia de San Juan is considered the city's most important festival. Now, where is really Alicante? Well, Alicante is also in Spain. It is located in the southeast of the Iberian Peninsula, on the shores of the Mediterranean Sea. It is a province of eastern Spain in the southern part of the Valencian community. It is the second most populated Valencian province. So I have found this interesting article on El Dia de San Juan. It's on livinglanguage.com. The blog basically explains that San Juan is a festival celebrated on June 23rd, a magical night that welcomes the summer season. The celebration takes place during the shortest night of the year, the summer solstice. It is a celebration that's usually held on the beach with roaring bonfires, drinks, food, and friends. Legends, tradition, and magical rituals are connected by common elements, fire and water. Some mystical people believe that on this magical night, paranormal events can occur because ancient pagan gods are closer to humans. For this reason, many magical rituals are celebrated. Young people jump off fires, which, according to the legend, gives more strength to the sun because it loses hours of light during the summer. It's also a night full of superstition according to the blog, so if you want to be lucky for the next 12 months or so, you may want to do the following, which are jump over a bonfire, burn a piece of paper with your lover's name on it, burn something old and personal to leave behind bad spirits from the past, and start a new phase in your life. You may also want to go swimming in the ocean after midnight because it purifies your soul and your body. Fountains and natural water resources also become magical, and they have healing properties. So why do you think people celebrate El Dia de San Juan? Well, many people carry out this celebration in honor to San Juan. It also happens just a few short days after midsummer. It is celebrated on beaches all over the country that welcomes the summer ahead. So what's really the history behind El Dia de San Juan? Well, in Catholicism, June 24th is the feast day of Saint John the Baptist. According to tradition, this day marks the beginning of the monsoon season. There is a legend that the Spanish explorer Francisco Vázquez de Hernando prayed for rain on June 24th, 1540. Right after his prayers, it rained. John the Baptist ritually cleansed the faithful of their sins in the Jordan River, so people of Mexico and the American Southwest all once followed morning mass on June 24th with a dip fully clothed in the nearest body of water. Up through the 1930s and 1940s in Tucson, Hispanic mothers instructed their children to take baths or dips in San Juan's Day because all the water was especially blessed on that day. Public celebrations of El Dia de San Juan faded in Tucson. Public fiestas of the nearby areas also have disappeared. However, in 1998, the city of Tucson, in partnership with neighborhood and private organization, revived the tradition of El Dia de San Juan. Now let's watch this little video about El Dia de San Juan. happens during the celebration? Well, in most of these celebrations, bonfires are lit, burned, or danced around because, just like the Aztecs and the Celts, Christians also considered fire as one of the four elements: water, earth, air, and fire, and that exerts a purifying effect that frees us all from bad luck. Water is also another very important element in the Feast of San Juan. It is believed that water also has a purifying effect and during that night acquires healing properties, so it is necessary to dip in the nearest body of water, such as a river or the sea. But how do people really celebrate El Dia de San Juan? Well, the festival is known to be one of the most important ones in the region and takes place for the 19th to the 24th of June every year. However, the celebration starts with the planta, which gets the giant statues, which are similar to the one in the picture, which are later used as stakes, moving and long nights in the corresponding barracas, which are the white party tents with loud music and lively atmosphere. The statues are colorful statues, impressive pieces of art made of cartoon, which in a sarcastic manner often represent important local or national personalities, such as in the picture we have here the representation of President Rajoy. The barracas serve meeting points and perfect spot to have a drink with friends in the different areas of the city. There will be also cooked paellas sold, just as in the picture, during the day and happily dancing people of all ages celebrating during the night with parties often lasting until the next morning, so imagine the fun they have. Traditional foods being eaten on the first day, Dia de Plana, include coca amtonia, which is tuna empanadas with onion and pine nuts, and bacores, which are local figs. So how do you think it all ends? Well, the most emotional day is the day of the burning, which is also called La Crema, which marks the beginning of the 25th of June at midnight. The celebrations reach their peak and final. That's it for my presentation. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have created it.